So this is Goosebumps for the PC. I believe this is a point-and-click adventure. This is a mouse skin from Windows 95. This guy creeps me out. Oh. So I love that there's no animation at all. At least I can do a sliding screen. It's pretty good. It's Sal's. I don't think that guy is wearing his seatbelt. That's just my thoughts on this. He probably should be. Although they're driving, they're clearly driving. Because that same light poles keep going back and forth. But the city background's not doing anything. Hang on. Story is happening. No, I would want... Oh, there's the dummy. There's the dummy. Are these all Goosebumps things? It's been a while since I read this. Read all these books, so I'm not sure. Let's knock on the map door. Miss Tooley. You're not reading. You're having a little bit of that scotch, I bet. Should I go to the janitors? This is like my first choice, my first life choice, and my first choice. Look at this car. You don't really care what you get, just as long as you get a car, huh? Let's go see the janitor. Like you can look at it, but then like here, that's the same thing. Like it doesn't change. Roof. Look at the roof. The only thing that does change is this thing. We're just gonna go that way. I feel like they didn't try. Surprise, surprise! This point-and-click adventure game that was dirt cheap. I feel like they did not try with this when making a game, when making like UI and all that. See, this is starting to look like Goosebumps covers with the blue. This should all be orange though. Like there's not enough orange. There's some here with the blue, and that's Tim Jacobus, who did a lot of the art style, all of the book covers. I think he did all but 2 of them. And this is getting closer to his art style, but it's totally not there. I'd be pissed. I wonder if they hired him. I'm sorry if this is your artwork, and you know I'm talking crap about it. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Oh, that's probably not good. This could be a lot of things. I think that looks like a plant, and I got the weed killer. I'm disappointed that this does not look Goosebumps at all. Like, if you told me this was just generic horror game A, generic horror game point-and-click A, I'd be like, okay, someone made this. If you told me this was a Goosebumps game without me actually physically seeing the title, I'd be like, no. This is like a fan game, right? This is a fan game. So I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna use this. Use weed killer on man. So I'm just recording this to capture some footage of this game because I'm doing a retrospective on the artist for Goosebumps, Tim Jacobus. I think that's how you say his last name. And I just wanted to get some B-roll to do this. This game does not look good. It's still got my attention so far. Some of these adventure games just 0 attention because I'm not into these games. Even Telltale games I'm not really that hardcore into. I have the what's that one called? The Back to the Future one, which I played half of the first episode. I have the whole entire thing because, you know, it's Back to the Future and I'm an 80s kid, so well, let's talk. Mind your business. Are these different people? Screw all you kids. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. You see that? This is how I read this. You assume an unhappy nuclear family lives in each one, but it says the opposite, because this is Scholastics. This is a kids game. You can have gore and violence and like horror stuff, but every family's happy. Let's just go to the van. Let's see the van. Oh, it's this van. Oh, I honestly did not see that coming, and I should have. Oh, of course we're gonna take the shrunken head. I mean, I don't even have to look at it. Like, I already know what that is. Of course I'm gonna take it. I'm like a 15-year-old kid. So first of all, I like that this kid just saw a van, and was like, I wonder what happened here. And then he goes around, sees the doors open in the back, and just starts stealing stuff, man. Just takes it. Like, that's glowing, but like the cursor, it pisses me off to no end that like the cursor does not do anything when you go over something. Weird junk, like a shoe and a bicycle wheel. They didn't even animate that. They did not even animate that. I am shocked that there was a sound effect for that. That blew my mind. Oh, that's Miranda. So look at this. Look at this thing right here. You got this nice little house, cozy house here. And then you got the Stephen King It house there. Right there. So is this my house? That's a neighbor. Is this my house? That's my house? Oh. That is the haunted house, the book cover. I seriously think I have that book cover right here somewhere. This was in the movie, but here it is. Let's get close to that. See that? Got the light, sorry. You could tell I read this book a lot because of like all this. But yeah, same style. I think there's a guy in the window, or was in the window. They got the window there. This is pretty good. This is pretty cool. I think that now the tree. They got pretty close to the tree. I don't think that's not the same tree. So you can tell they tried to match this up just because where is it? That hole in the step is there. And this is before he started doing work in perspective. So his first, I think, perspective warped kind of book cover was Egg Monster from Mars. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. Let's go into this hole, why not? Oh, I bet I'm gonna die. I bet this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Ha 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 ha! Oh! Hello. She is having a good time right now. Good time. Oh, she got me a drink too. It's great. It's like that grape juice. Like, what is that? Listen, I have seen drunk old lady ants before. This is that. Also, the plates in the background are pretty nice. They're weird. But I kind of like the idea that this house just appeared for maybe like an entire day, and this lady has just been getting crunk on like grape high C and what I'm guessing is bottom shelf vodka. I get a little bit tipsy with her. I wouldn't get drunk with her. Let's make that clear. I wouldn't get drunk with her because I don't like the look in her eyes. But I bet she tells some good stories. I bet she gets a little belligerent. Alright, and she says things that she shouldn't say, but it's the kind of, she buys that kind of vodka where you can just put like this much vodka and like this much drink in it. You still taste the gasoline. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Like, So this kitchen looks like what his house would look like, right? Like, if you look at the outside houses, like, this looks like that kitchen. Purple paint. There's a lot of purple. I feel like that was a book, too. That was a book, too. I remember the purple stuff. This is my cat, by the way. He's very affectionate as soon as he wakes up. It's because he wants food. So why... If this is a different house, but it's the same house, he knows where his dad's study is. Like, are all the rooms the same, or... I don't know. Huh.